I'm just making a quick update on the garden. I'm not starting on the pretty side, but just planted corn late last week, and it's already starting to surface at least 2 of them. We'll see if there's none more, you know, by the end of this weekend I'll put some more. Eggplant, green beans. This is a pineapple tomatillo, you know, and some green beans. These are cucumbers and some green beans. This is a purple tomatillo and it's doing really good. That's me photobombing as a shadow. This tomatillo is not doing that good, but keep in mind all of the leaves drop, but there's already new growth. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if it survives. We'll see. All of those are cucumbers. The green beans already died. The purple tomatillo flowering, as you can see, which is great. The more cucumbers, they're different varieties. I'll try and list them in the video. And then the green beans are still going strong. These ones look a little bit healthier than the other ones. Yeah, these ones are a little bit yellow, but there's a lot of green growth and some pods that are forming. More green beans that are still going strong, and some cucumbers that are taking a little bit longer to develop. I think these are the Armenian, if I'm not mistaken. And these ones over here, the little ones, are cucamelons. Okay, I have one there that's already showing some true leaves. Doing the finger test, it's actually still pretty wet, you know, underneath. There's another one there. I'm just waiting for them to grow a little bit more and I'll put mulch. So those are the cucumbers and peas and some tomatillos. Here's the peppers. These ones were seeded on December 29th, and look at them. They're just really healthy and tall. Yeah, a couple of dead leaves, but that's normal. But a lot of new growth. You can see it here. That actually peppers are starting to develop on some of them. I'm really excited. This is gonna be pepper number 60, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I have it really cataloged and written really well, so I know what's going on. So those were December 29th. These were closer to January, but you know, you still see the growth in there. Back there, those are sunflowers. I'll talk about them when we reach the other side, but they're growing huge. I seeded them, you know, last month, and they're just going like crazy. Those are the mammoth ones, by the way. Couple of lavender there and there, and I have 2 more on the other beds as well. This is a loofah, and look at that. I planted it, started in February, transplanted it last month, and it's already climbing like a storm. It has like 2 vines, one there and there. I think there's 2 plants actually. Anyways, I think that's pretty cool. Here's a couple of vining squash. I do realize, you know, that they may be top heavy, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some extra support in the form of stronger string, but at least that's guiding them up, and I'm hoping, you know, that I can put support, you know, from here all the way down for the actual, you know, fruit, you know. Then you have some watermelon that are, you know, and melons over here. Some are already, you know, growing. Okay, they're pretty cool. This watermelon, I just noticed, is already starting to fruit. I don't know if you can see it right there. That's pretty cool, actually. My goal with that one is I'm gonna put support there, you know, in the form of, you know, I don't know, plates or something, you know, and it will hold the fruit. We'll see how that works. Again, more watermelons over here, and the lavender. This one is heavy on eggplants. 1, 2, 3, and then there's some peppers as well. But there's more eggplants over here, 1, 2, 3, and some peppers as well. Flowers, you know, are going great. I have some Nartorium. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Morning Glory. Some more sunflowers. This one's smaller varieties. Lavender is doing great. Look at this one. You know, it was like really small when I planted, but it's already taking off. So they're really healthy. I have a smaller pepper plant over there, little one over there, but it's already hanging in there, so it'll come back. The lavender is flowering, looking pretty. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go over and see what we have over here on this side. Oh yes, Jerusalem artichokes. I already have quite a few, you know, that are emerging. Sorry, that's just weeds. Okay, but that's one. That's another one. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, I need to wait a little bit. Wildflowers are going great. So I have wildflowers. I still have a Brussels sprout. I may have to, you know, just have crop it soon. Blueberry bush. This is the kaffir lime, of course. A couple of strawberries. I'm trying not to get them to fruit, but they want to shoot flowers. broccoli, you know, that just decided to flower. That's a beautiful tomatillo. Look at the flowers from this angle. Yeah. It's really windy, but it's nice. Ooh, look at that beautiful flower. That is an eggplant, and that's huge. Okay, it's getting really huge. So I'm trying an experiment. I'm growing my squash along the side. You know, I have the onions, so I'm trying to just deter the bugs. Maybe that will work. We'll see. Some wildflowers, the Thai pepper, and you can see it's full of pepper. This one I overwinter though, so don't think I started that from seed. But check that out. I have probably 2 or 3 dozen. Not bad. More squash right here. Eggplant. Wildflowers. Ain't they pretty? Yeah, I love them. Yeah. Okay, more wildflowers. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I have again more squash and onions. Chile piquin. It hasn't flowered yet, but I think it has some sort of deficiency, so I need to work on the deficiency issue with it. I'll probably supplement more fertilizer and hopefully it will do. Then this is my rows and rows and rows of different styles of potatoes, and they're already huge. Look at that. Very bushy, you know, and growing really healthy. I do have 3 tomatoes. One is right there. Actually 4. There's another one there, and there. My succulent garden with a little bit shade back there, you know. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and get that in there. Yeah, look at that. That one's flowering. Looks pretty. More succulents. Okay, hello. Spider plant. Yeah. Now, back here we have more squash and onions. It's the lemon squash I'm excited about. I have 2, one here and one there. And these ones are the ghost pepper. Again, this one hasn't seeded yet, but this one over here, this little sweet pepper, I don't know if you remember that I posted some pictures. It's already, you know, like growing peppers. I just noticed a really big one over here. It's like really huge. It's like so heavy. Right there. It's like really heavy. Anyways, blueberries 3 and 4, so that's 1, 2. There's one over there, and then another one on the other side, so that's 4. Some onions and leeks. Weed. Sorry, I need to weed. The other side of the Thai pepper plant, and it's still flowering. It's just beautiful. Okay, the other side of the eggplant. So I have 2 big ones. That one and that one were from December. The tomatillo is also from December. The other ones over there, the other 2 big ones, are more from January. Beets are still going strong. They're going to be harvested really soon. I'm talking in the next week or 2. Then I have another 2 tomatoes over here that are growing already. But going on the 3rd foot now, 2 feet, a little bit over 2 feet. 2 more over there. I have 25, and there is different varieties. Some more squash and onions. I think they're squash. I need to double check because the leaf looks more like no, they're squash. I need to go over the variety. I wanted to say it looks like watermelon. Maybe. I hope I didn't misprint it. Oh well, if it happens, it happens. I grew watermelons last year in this 20-gallon tub. So if it is watermelon, you just have to, you know, keep it watered really well, daily, or twice a day in the summer. You'll still get watermelons. 2 more Brussels sprouts. Again, an experiment. I don't know if it's gonna kick in. My basil garden. Different types of basil. You know, licorice, Genovese, Thai. I'm not pointing correctly, by the way. Opal, a lemon variety, you know, and then sage. Again, I don't know in what order they are. Then I have some bush beans growing. That one took over. That's a burgundy bush beans. They're really healthy. This one, not too healthy. There were some freebies. Some of them are all from 2005, so I may reseed them later on. I'll see how it goes. But look at my pole beans, the Kentucky Wonder, I think it's called. They're growing huge. So here's my plan. I'm gonna let this develop for 1 month, and then I'm gonna sneak in a couple of, you know, sweet potato vines. So this is a 60-day plan. The sweet potato is 120-day. So if I sneak in a sweet potato in about 6 weeks, by the time these are already done, I'll be able to, you know, to start the sweet potato, and they'll take over after that. I still have some tomatoes, those basils. Gonna give some to the in-laws. I have some sorrel, but it's already looking really sticky, so I might throw it away. I still have no idea what this is. If somebody, you know, here in minute 10 can tell me what this is, that'll be great. Tomatillo that I decapitated, and it looks like you want to try, so we'll see. I'll leave it as an experiment. Oh, and this is the comfrey Joanne gave me. It'll go in the ground this weekend somewhere, maybe the raised beds, or maybe even throw it on the straight ground. I don't know, we'll see. That's not a container plant, by the way. It grows really deep roots and brings nutrients from the bottom, so I'll have to find a spot for it in somewhere in the ground. More wildflowers. The 2 ginger beds, so ginger number 1, ginger number 2. I was trying to grow corn, but there were old seeds, so I don't see any. I may just have to, you know, switch it to something else later. Turmeric is starting to, you know, grow. I had one a week ago. Now I see 3, with maybe a 4th one showing that you guys cannot see on the video. And these are my tomatoes. I have 8 tomatoes, and then 1 mint plant on that side right there. I'm gonna probably plant some marigold in a couple of those empty pots. I have 3 more out there in 9 gallons. I have 7 plants over here. Obviously, you see the onion right here taking, you know, over, the walking onion, so I'm gonna have to thin it out soon. Over here I have some catnip for my cat, so she likes them, and it's growing around this broccoli. The broccoli hasn't developed a head, but I'll give it a chance. I may just cut the broccoli and let the catnip take over. Oh, lemon balm, I almost forgot. Chervil. Chervil was one of these black pots, but I moved it over here when I planted the tomatoes. I don't think I have tomatoes yet, but I have like a lot of flowers, you know, and you can see a lot of flowers in the plants that are starting to grow, which is pretty cool. I'm excited. So the chervil, more tomatoes, chamomile, hoping a little bit of the canopy shade, you know, will help it. Yeah, cool flowers in the tomatoes. Lemongrass, this one's growing really good. Probably gonna have to put it in a new pot soon, just so it develops really good and solid. I have another one over here. It died a little bit when I moved it out, but as you can see from here, there's some new green growth. So again, flowers on the tomatoes. I've been shaking them, you know, like that, you know, hopefully, you know, to get them, you know, pollinated somewhere over there. But this is the garden. So let me see if I can get a top view over here for you guys. Yeah, there you go. Getting full. As you can see from the potatoes, they're growing crazy. Yeah. And then the tomatoes from this side. Yeah. So that's the soil garden. Let me walk you over. It's gonna be a long video, and I apologize for that. Walk you over to the aquaponics. Okay. The aquaponics, I accidentally left the pump off. Breakers, you know, it's an older house, so the breakers had an issue, you know, today. But you can see the Swiss chart is really healthy. Oops, sorry, but sure. Here you can see just my hand, and it's just huge. I still have some dill going, and some chervil down there. Have peppers, tomatoes, basil on the back, Thai and opal, I think it is. More peppers over there. I still have some kale that I thin out in the weekend. I have a cabbage that looks really, you know, sticky, so that may go. Also the onions might go with more peppers. I have some parsley that I chopped quite a bit on the weekend, but it's already making a comeback. Some basil. Smells really good. Tomato, eggplant, pepper. Okay, little pepper on the back over there. Hopefully it will make it. And another basil. That's some spinach. I don't know how it's gonna do. We'll see. It's the strawberry one. I've read that it may tolerate more heat than the other one. We'll see. Some peppers. It's a little bit windy. Sorry, folks. Pepper. That one's actually a tomatillo. I'm sorry. Yeah, tomatillo. Look at the leaf. Okay, and then I have pepper. It's been windy, so you can see the peppers, you know, falling over a little bit, but they're fine. Some cilantro, tomato already, 2 of them. This one is an opportunistic, you know, just grew. This one I purposely planted. I forgot the variety. I think it might be the black cream actually. So I have a pepper over here. I need to put some extra support. It keeps falling on the wind. Tomatillo. Let me tell you about this tomatillo. Not this one, this is a pepper. I decapitated it. And look at that. It's already shooting healthy growth. And I bet I'll probably get some tomatillo in a couple of months. So it's great. So that's, there you have it. The aquaponics and the garden.